Hi, folks. My name is Daintry Bartoldus, and I'm the Executive Administrator for the Hawaii State Council on Developmental Disabilities. I'm here to tell you guys a little bit about Hawaii ABLE Savings Program. ABLE stands for Achieving a Better Life Experience. What is an ABLE account? ABLE accounts allow people with disabilities and their families to save money without losing their benefits. Right now, as you guys know, you can't save over $2,000, or it could affect your Medicaid or SSI, also HUD and low-income housing. There's all sorts of different benefits it could affect. So that's why we want to talk to you about ABLE. Money saved in ABLE does not count against any asset or resource limit. As I mentioned, SSI, Medicaid, food stamps, all that stuff. You can save up to $100,000 in ABLE without losing your benefits. Who qualifies for ABLE? Severity of disability. So you must meet the requirement for SSI or SSDI. It doesn't mean you have to be getting SSI or SSDI, but just meet those requirements. The age of onset has to be before the age of 26, the disability occurred. However, in 2026, exciting news, it increases to the age of 46. If you're not sure if you qualify, that's okay. There's a form they could ask your doctor to sign, and he could sign it and verify if you qualify or not. You just keep that in your files. You don't have to turn it in to anybody. It's a trust system, an honor system. So you just keep that in your file. And who can manage an ABLE account? It's called a hierarchy. So you have to confirm that there's nobody above the next person who can do it, are willing or able to do it for you. So of course, the person with the disability is number one. And there's some parents out there, you guys are like, that my son cannot handle, my daughter, all of that responsibility. So we could go down to the power of attorney, a legal guardian, spouse, parent, sibling, grandparent, or a representative payee. The hierarchy is the key. So let's say there is a power of attorney, but they're not able or willing to. You could go to the next one down, if that makes sense, okay? You don't have to get power of attorney now if you have guardianship or you're the representative payee already. You don't have to go back and get something. It's just that's the hierarchy of the individuals. What should, we're talking to a lot of families from the Exceptional Family Member Program for the military. And so this slide has to do with them, but it's for anybody. ABLE accounts are online bank accounts. Your account stays with you wherever you move. So you have to just update your address. So this is the Hawaii ABLE Savings Program, but let's say you move out of state. Don't worry, you can still keep it because it's an online account. And even if you go overseas, you could keep it, okay? So money can be used anywhere in the world. It's a good idea to alert your banks, though, when you go overseas. So if you go on vacation or go somewhere, you could still use it. What can you use the ABLE account for? Expenses help improve your health, independence, or quality of life, of the person with a disability. And that's education, housing, basic living expenses, transportation, employment, training, and support, assistive technology, personal support services, health, prevention and wellness, financial management, legal fees, a funeral or burial, and much more. So back to assistive technology. People have asked that, hey, my son uses an iPhone, my daughter uses an iPad. Yes, that is assistive technology. So yes, you can buy an iPhone and pay for that plan. Internet, you can use your ABLE account to pay for those things. And even the standard old-fashioned telephone, you could pay for that. Cable, there's so much more. Account limits. Every person with a disability can only have one account. Okay, so you could contribute $17,000 annually. And there's a $100,000 limit before SSI benefits are affected. Other benefits can continue, and $400,000 limit on all assets. Okay, and so when they talk about that $17,000 limit, that's anybody who contributes. So if grandma wants to contribute to the account, or a sibling, anybody. So $17,000 total Okay. What are the fees? People always ask that. And of course, there's always something. It's a $35 annual fee, which is broken up into quarters. So it's about $875 each quarter. The annual asset-based fees is 0.3% on cash options, 0.34% on investment options. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. Here's your investment options. Now, the cash option, it's not like you'd get cash back or something. It just means that it's like a savings account. It's guaranteed because this is investment, okay? The ABLE accounts is an investment program, but the cash option, you don't invest. It's like a savings account. You won't lose any money and you get 0.3% back. Annual fee, excuse me, and the interest rate, sorry, is 4.92% as of May 2023. Sorry, we put an extra bullet in there. So yes, so the interest rate is 4.92%. And then you say, hey, you know, that my son's still young, maybe I want to be a little bit aggressive. I know they're not going to use this for 10, 15 years. So you could do an aggressive. Or you could say, hey, I want to put $25 in each one. You could change it around. You could invest in one area. You could put it all in one and later on change your mind. You could do that. It's all online. You could do that. Okay. Names to know. Now, when you sign up and you go online, you're going to see these other names pop up. And you're like, wait, I signed up for the Hawaii ABLE Savings Program. Now it says ABLE for all savings. And who's Oregon? Why is Oregon involved? Someday TrueLink? Yes. So what we did is Hawaii joined a consortium. And what that means is we joined other states, and that helps us keep the fees down lower. So we're one of the lowest of all ABLE savings of the $35 a year. And so ABLE for All is a consortium that we joined. Oregon State Treasury oversees that. Okay, so that's why you see Oregon State Treasury. Someday is the management plan. Those are the ones who help you with the investments. And so TrueLink is your prepaid debit card that you can get. So that's through TrueLink. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back 1 second. The TrueLink, I'm sorry, I talked about the prepaid debit card. Now that debit card, you can or you don't have to get it, but you cannot use it at an ATM machine. And you could set, what is it called? You could set tabs on it. So you can't use it in certain places and you can only use it at certain amounts. So let's say you want to give your son or daughter $25 to go to the movie. It's probably 50 now, but let's say $25 to go to the movie. You could put that down, Consolidated Theaters, $25, so they can't go over that. And it will stop right at that amount. So this way you could increase the independence to the highest level of independence of the individual. Okay, so how to sign up? I'm sorry. Open account online. You cannot go to a bank. It is online. Okay. However, some people feel kind of funny about going online, and that's okay, because we could print out the hard copy and you could fill it out and mail it in. But it's either online or it's mailed in. You don't go into a bank. There's no, I think they call it brick and mortar. A traditional checking or savings account must be, well, it should be connected. Let me just correct that, because it's easier to transfer money to your ABLE account from your other checking or savings account. But if you choose not to, I've worked with a couple of individuals who just want to mail their paycheck into their ABLE account, and they're welcome to do that. It just takes about 10 to 12 days before that money shows up. So it's easier to have a traditional checking or savings account connected to ABLE, but it's not a must. You have to start out your ABLE account with $25, and that's it. But remember, it's a $35 fee. So if you start with 25 and you don't add any money to it, you're not going to have any money at the end of the year. So keep that in mind. If you open it up, you want to make sure you add money to it, and because of that $35 fee. Okay. And that's it for your Hawaii ABLE Savings Program. It was really a quick and dirty 10-minute presentation here. I encourage you guys to call me up and ask me any questions you have. Here's my contact information. Oh, a little bit more, the customer service. We're really excited about this customer service. Hawaii time, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Now you call me or email me if you have questions about what is the ABLE again, you went a little fast, I want to know some more information about it, or if you want to come in and meet with me, you're more than welcome to. And so we can discuss that. Once you get online and you start filling out your application, if you have questions, there's a customer service number to call. They can look at what you're doing. It's extremely confidential and I don't have access to that. So once you're online and you're filling in, you have questions, you call that customer service. Now the first prompt is automated. They'll say, why are you calling? I'm having trouble with my ABLE account. Press 2 and that's it. There's only one automation. Then you get a live person. And that's it. Let me stop sharing my screen here. Boom. And thank you so much for this opportunity to present Hawaii ABLE Savings Program to you. We hope to hear from you soon.